What is up, everybody? Alright, so we're still in the middle of that stage with Orion where we got, 12k away from breaking the bar, which, you beat the stage from doing, we're gonna break the bar. So we almost broke it, but didn't. So now we're gonna try using a command spell and NPing a third time, but then we don't get to do a Buster Brave Chain. So I don't think this is gonna work because we're getting the attack buff again and the crit buff again, but we're losing the first card Buster bonus, and we're losing the 3 of a kind bonus. So that is so much damage lost that I think this will actually do less damage than the triple Buster turn that we can already do. But we already know that that barely didn't break. It failed to break by like 12k HP. So let's see what happens this time. And yeah, for those that don't know, this boss has an absolutely ridiculous damage resistance buff, where you're supposed to be doing like 800 damage per hit and crap like that, and you're supposed to get up to like 220k health when the fight ends. But we're trying to break the bar because why not? So the one thing we could do is basically do what we did before. Maybe, I'm trying to think, maybe we don't use the command spell here, because the whole reason we didn't break was because we didn't have the damage command codes. Because we were having to min-max NP gain. So maybe the smart thing to do here, because we're only 12k short, is have Lost put on like all damage command codes, and then the debuff will move on quick, and Merlin on art, and then we just use the command spell to get our NP the second time without needing all that crazy bullshit RNG. I feel like that is more likely to work. However, it is tempting to just see what I've never seen Orion with 3 stacks of his buffs up at the same time, but I legit feel like that's better if we just restart, do the same thing, but we have better command codes. What do y'all want to see, chat? We can do it either way, because it's not going to be hard to do it that way, because if we use the command spell to not worry about NP gain, I don't have to reset over and over and over and over until the Fox attacks 3 times and all that. So what do y'all want to see? Just use 3... Get him to... Oh, see, yeah, we only have 1 command spell right now, though. That's the problem. Alright, people want to see the 3 stack. Alright. We'll see what happens. It will be fun to compare this to the 2 stack Brave Chain. Or Buster Brave Chain, or whatever. Alright. Just slow-mo. We can still do this on my regular ult account, so if we fail to break here, when we do this on the regular ult account, we'll finally do it then, and we'll do it proper. Because, yeah, we keep almost breaking, but not. Nah, that's not gonna keep up at all. I mean, it does kind of keep up, but that's not close though. Yeah, that one was like 12k, that one's 48. Still works, but okay, we're gonna have to do this on the, because we're out of command spells now. So we'll have to do that on the ult account later, and we'll go full damage on the command codes, and then we'll use the command spell to just get RNP, so I don't have to reset 80 fucking times. Is all. Alright, we're pretty far into the story now, I think. Guess we need these for perk. Oh yeah, I need to do some Saber Wars, because I still haven't cleared out all the bronze mats in the shop. I need to do that later. I need to not forget that, because those are important. Yeah, Lost, we're gonna have to do that on the other account, because I asked Chad if he wanted to min-max the command codes or to just do the triple NP, and chat wanted the triple NP, which did not work. But yeah, when we do it on the regular ult account, we'll go full min-maxy on the command codes. And then we'll use CS to get the second NP. Unless we get lucky and we get it anyway, but we probably won't, because I mean, look at how many tries that took to get the double MP once. Okay, this is where we fight her for real. And she summons Hijikata and all that. Yo, one of these days we're gonna break that fucking health bar, dude. I'm glad we have one more account to do it with, because we dropped the ball there. I see, what do we want to use for this? I want something, man, I want that CE one of these days. What's an archer that's like not, that's like good, but it's not gonna like carry and make it too easy, but then it's also not Robin, because we use Robin so much. Like I wanted to do something like a different unit, let me think. There's always Rice Man, but no one has Rice Man. Tomoe could be kind of fun. Horse is not an archer. Nobu, oh god. Do we have Rex's Nobu up right now? I don't think we do. Oh, no, we do. Oh god, no starting NP. Fine. Oh, Ryan, yeah. That ain't gonna carry. Guess I made 3 solo teams for some reason. Please tell me she has the writing skill. She might not. Let me look. I bet you she doesn't, because like she's not like a knight or anything. Oh, thank God she does. Oh Jesus, yes, okay. She's got divinity and writing, so we'll get big damage. So that's something. We don't really need it because of the break bars, though. So even though we'll do mega damage, anyone would have broke the health bar, and Nobu's just going to get her NP really slow. So it's still not very good. All right, let's try to do this without Robin. She's an AoE NP. May or may not have sure hit. Could use Martha to get rid of it if she has it. Martha doesn't do a whole lot other than that, though. Dude, she has no starting NP! This is gonna be fucked! We need crits to break the first health bar then, I think. Do Chen Gong and Anniversary Blonde. Maybe we cut George. Oh boy. Okay, no Robin, because that's stealing Nobu's thunder. Here we go. That's not gonna steal too much thunder there. Alright. This could work. Hey, Sticky. They might do the case files rerun, we'll see. That'd be kind of boring though if they did 2 reruns in a row, so I don't know, I kind of feel like they do something new for the stream. Although who knows, maybe they'll announce something and announce the rerun in whatever order. But I feel like the next event's gonna be something new just because, or it's something filler. The next event might be like, you know, hunting quest or, you know, some download campaign or whatever. But the next major thing I would expect to be new, then maybe a rerun. Because doing double reruns in a row like that would be pretty dull. I would not mind though doing case files again. I enjoyed that event. It was kind of boring until the end, right? Like it was paced well, but none of the boss fights were hard until the end, which was kind of annoying. But the challenge quest was fun. I actually really like that challenge quest because it's hard, but it's not like, you don't have to be crazy specific with your setup, right? And so it's got some wiggle room for like different types of teams and stuff like that, so I like that. $1,000 hours. Jesus, Finn. That's a little bit. Okay, so we have like nothing opening hand here. Hey, I'm glad people enjoy my stream, so. Let me think. So I want Shin to die at some point, but not yet. I didn't know they kept track of what streams you watched the most. Dude, I still watch streams, very much so, but I watch less streams now just because I don't have a lot of free time. So like, as soon as I started streaming, I had a lot less time to watch other people stream. 1,000 hours of rants and bad RNG. Yeah, that's about right. But thanks, Finn. That's a lot of streams right there. All right, we need to crit. Why do I have no stars? Does she drain? Did she drain? Oh, I did an art chain. That's why. Fuck. No, she must still drain. Cause didn't I? Wait, did I fuck up my CEs? I thought I gave him 2030. I did give him 2030. Then she must be draining stars. God damn it. Well. 80%. When has that ever gone wrong? I feel like her second skill will break, so I don't need to save Chingong's Buster up. Because she should have so much damage in that second skill for her NT later that I can do like all the damage up now. This makes sense. No, 80% fail. Don't do it. You bitch! You bitch! We had so many buffs! We had so many buffs! What the fuck was that? Oh my god, dude! Okay, that's not good. That's not good. That's also very unsatisfying, right? Like never mind if we win or lose. That was so unsatisfying. Oh my god. Okay, remember we were just talking about bad RNG, you know? I'm feeling that right now. Oh look, she has sure hit. And we're not gonna have our buff removal in time, most likely. This isn't good. Slightly throwing. It's because of the star drain. I need to twink this a little bit. Please kill Chingong. Okay, not even close. Her best isn't good enough. Damn, you're right. I blame Hans for that, though. Guys, I wonder if Fujino could beat this. Come on, we need Rex. Give us the Z. No, Hot Wheels would be too easy. Okay, we specifically said we wanted to make Noob work, so I'm not gonna change it. Let me just ask Rex to log in here. There we go. Alright, so 2030 basically does nothing because of the way this gimmick is. I'm gonna go Star Bomb turn 1 then and see if we get lucky. And then give Marth the something. Martha doesn't make a whole lot of sense anymore, but when in doubt, starting in pink. I think Kairo's making fun of me right now, by the way. I was just talking to him on Discord. Bitch giving me sass right now. Alright, let's do this. Please give me cards. There we go. Okay, I think she's got it this time. Although the boss has more health this time, but as long as we actually 100% crit. There we go. That's better. I could use her second skill, and that would definitely break. What's the cooldown on her second skill? I think it's 5 turns. I hope so, considering how fucking bad it is. Yes, it is 5 turns. We got crit up, buster up, attack up. Give her another buster up. They're only plus to 1 card. I think I save the buster up and then I do this, and then I use the buster up on the NP. Woo! Holy crap! Okay, we did not need that second skill. I don't think we overkilled a little bit there. That's nice though. I'll take that. Damn it! Why couldn't you charm literally anyone else? Because David is the one that removes charm. Probably could have taunted on Qingong. That way Qingong would have been charmed. Okay, damage. Alright, can she break this one? I'm gonna say yes, because again, we got the attack up, the buster up, and she doesn't get her anti-divinity, but she gets her anti-writing, which is actually larger. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's smaller. She still got it, though. Honestly, she's doing pretty good right now. We're totally out of gas for this part, but... I should have taunted on that turn. That would have gotten Qingong killed. Please don't kill Nobu here. So she can kill Gozen pretty easily when her second skill comes back. Please kill Chen! Thanks, there we go. Okay, funnily enough though, she didn't cast the sure hit, so... So she goes first. I almost wanted just to remove the buffs off Hijikata, Yelly McYelly, so he doesn't hit quite as hard. Get charmed. Martha can remove it. All those gunshots and one hit king and one NT gain off of the buster there. Wait, what is that turn order? This bullshit! Oh my god, please face it. That is so bullshit. She used her action and she's scripted to do that. It's so rare that the AI does stuff like that. That is fucked, dude. Okay, well, she has guts, so she should live this turn. Could heal, but I don't think that's a good idea. Okay. Skill ceiling is kind of risky because it guarantees that Hijikata will attack. So it actually increases my odds of dying. Actually, I don't think I can die here because Gozen will not do 7k. And then even if Hijikata does 7k, she comes back with 4k from guts. And then there's no way that Gozen would do that damage. I'm at 96% NP gain though. I didn't do the art chain because I was so confident that that was going to work. Oh my god. Well, see if we can kill Hijikata here. I was so confident that double art card was gonna work, but it didn't. We're not close. I didn't get my MP again there, by the way. Boy, we about through here. Really did not stick the landing with this team. We got it though. Shin-Gong was the only person that died. Hey, Shadow. All right. Why is she back? Is Gozen dying and getting lumped on by Tamcat? I don't even... What the fuck is happening? Oh yeah, doesn't she like save her there, I think? Or some shit? I don't remember the story here too much. Okay, maybe this is Demon Pillar again, so we can give, we wanted to test something with Arthur specifically, but I forgot what it was. Like, we messed something up, or he died too soon, or some nonsense. Well, definitely Chen. Oh yeah, Hans didn't die. We didn't get as many buffs. I feel like he's still not gonna die, but we will see. How is Caligula supposed to be a support unit? What? Like, he's literally a normal card damage dealer. That's like his thing. Like, that every time Caligula has ever been used, like, sure, his NP can be helpful, and there are times where his NP is a big reason to use him, but more times than not, Caligula gets used for, like, buff stacking and just huge normal card damage, and he's been very successful at that. There's been a lot of hard bosses that the ticket for budget people is Caligula, like, very much so. That's really... I can't imagine why they would consider him a support unit when all three of his skills are damage dealing skills. And like most players are just not going to use him for his NP. Like his NP can be really good, but most people just they're not going to use him at all. And if they do, they certainly aren't going to use him for that. Because I don't think most people even know how to use it. All right, how do I want to do this? I almost want to not cast that just because Hans live too long. I've seen a few boss fights where Caligula's MP is just awesome, but I see way more times that he punches things really hard and they die. He does do more damage than last time, but not by a lot. Well, I can NP next turn. Please kill Hans. Do it! Crit? That's not a crit! Come on, dude. Land a crit. Okay, yep. Yeah, now cast your crit buff. That's great. Let's do the Buster crit first, just cause. No Caesar buffs, man. And Caesar could give us a crit buff. You should have already cast that. I wish someone else had a Buster card. Do a lot more damage that way. Get the Buster card bonus and put it in second. I'll still take 200k. That's not bad. Yeah, this is exactly what happened last time. Arthur's buff was awesome. I love it. Being able to make 30 stars with the crit buff is really nice. I just hope he gets an NP upgrade. Never enough void dust. We shot things with Noob, Rex. She actually had a pretty awesome crit turn on turn 1. Enemy had divinity, so used her crit and her anti-divinity thing and star bombed. Broke a health bar, it was nice. And then NP'd and broke the next health bar because riding. Nobody didn't die. Shin Kong is the only one that died there. I think this is a filler stage. Who needs counterclassing? Do 2030. It's weird that I've been like kind of working on Bond with her because I haven't even leveled her yet. One of these days. I've said this many times, but I really stand by it. Something is wrong with you if you need a farming guide in this game, or you're very new to the game, right? Like, I have never needed a farming guide for anything ever, because it's like, it's not hard to, every event follows like the formula of 1 of 5 styles of event, and it's just the same shit over and over again. Like, what the fuck do you need a guide for? Do free quests! Bring CEs for drops! Wow! Right, like it's just silly. Oh no, quick down. It is very easy to figure out what the meta stage is for drops because, again, all the events follow the same style of formula, and the stages that are always the best for drops are like always the fucking same. Like, I'm Mr. Not Use Any Apples over here, and I clear every event ever, and I'm not even using my fucking apples, right? It's clearly not hard to figure out how to clear shops. And Musashi's first skill is not difficult to use. It's like, it just gives you options. You can either use it for like big burst damage, or you can use it for really good Sergeant and MP gain, right? Like, but you have the option to use it either way, and it's really useful to you either way. So it's like, why is this even a thing? Alright, well, I'm pretty sure we can kill this guy. We only got one Buster card, but I think we got it. Oh, it doesn't have Divinity, so maybe not. Who would have thought a pig wouldn't have Divinity? Do I? You know what? I don't want to fail my crit, so. He might not kill, we'll see. Might be a Greek boar, yeah. I think in the summer event they had like a god boar or something once. Pretty close. Yeah, I think it's gonna live. Just want to do like 80k maybe. A little bit more. A little bit more. It was close. 15k off. If Hans and David's skill ranks were max, that probably would have killed. We just wanted the laser kill. That kind of those guys spawning with the music was kind of funny there. So if they did a case file rerun anytime soon, which they'll do at some point, if who knows when, but like they're definitely doing it at some point. I wonder if they would. I'm trying to think who is relevant in that event. Because if we get like an animation update or something, It's generally what it's going to be based on. Or a buff, right? If they buff someone, it's normally based on people in the event. Waiver, yeah. Imagine them buffing Waiver. Oh god, they could I could actually totally see them doing that. Oh boy. Actually, I want to look. Who was the bonus servant in that? I mean, look. That's a face right there. Let's see. This is so stupid. If you go to the wiki and you type in case files collab, it comes up with only the pre-campaign instead of the actual event. That's so dumb. Like, I didn't put the name in, right? Because obviously the name changes, right? But like, if you just put in case files, it should come up, but it doesn't. Great. Anyway, let's see. Only Babbage was an event servant. They're not buffing him again, though. No way. Don't think they'd buff Alex. They could buff Moriarty. That's right, he was in it. I think they actually would buff Waiver if they were gonna buff someone. I could totally. Maybe Kurtsugu. But I could totally see them buffing Waiver because all the new fancy supports and stuff, right? I could see them going that route. But yeah, also Da Vinci, because she's in there. I wish they'd given Babbage an animation update with 5.5. I think that's the last key that we have to buy. Alright, we should do some wanted quests just for funsies. Those are generally, if we do everything at neutral, or harder anyway. Alright, what do we got? That's Medusa, I think? Vlad. Okay, that one's gonna be silly. Although if he transforms, he does get all of his health back, so... Attila, I think. Alright, we'll do Attila. Alright, what do we want, chat? It's gotta be someone at neutral, and then once we pick him, we're not allowed to change it. That's like the whole point of this, so... That's a thing. It's level 100, but that's a thing. Not Virgil. That could be kind of fun, actually. Ojiro. Or did the twins, I think. Yeah. Alright, you know, we'll use this. This is pretty unique. Alright, she's art. Let me think. Mozart is pretty good then. Well, this might actually be tough. Neutral is, Saber is very limiting to me because I'm not allowed to use archers, and that's David and Robin. That's two really big units, and then Lancers are worthless, and then Ku is gone. So, like, Saber's, like, remove most of my good shit. Like a double crit turn. I don't know if she's got good enough normal card damage to go this route, though. Gotta be grailed and all that, but she is an assassin. So I can use Ushi. That's good. Oh, I can use Karna. I almost want to put Karna on the front. no debuffs here. No, wait, there is a debuff at the start. I'll do Atlas then. I don't remember what it is, but if it's art down or attack down or defense down, I'm gonna want to get rid of that. We should use Old Leaf or something. That's kind of fun to do. Honestly, Buster Down's not that bad for this team. Alright, what's the plan here? Let me look at her skills again real quick. I think her cooldowns are very short, but I want to be sure. We got Atlas. Five, 5, 6. That's pretty nice. I guess we use our first skill right away then. Or not. Well, okay, that's great. No NP stall for us. Good beginning there. Good art, chain, and NP right off the bat. Yeah, we'll do that. Dude, what is her magic resist? Because I'm sure, like, no matter what, even if it's EX rank, it's in your favor. I swear if it's A, they give out, I'm not even talking about gameplay-wise, but like, lore-wise, they give out magic resist A like candy. It's crazy how many people have it. Okay, hers is B. At least there's that. But that does mean we were overwhelmingly favored there to land our seal, so that kind of sucks. Oh, her normal card damage is super high. That sucks for wasting. I shouldn't have used Hans's third skill. Because it gave us 20 NP and we overcharged by 20. So, not so good. She didn't have her skill up though, she was turn 1. She guarded again. This isn't looking so good. We may need to have 2 DPS on the front. Okay, guaranteed crit turn though, I like that. This is bad. This is bad. Hey Saber Nero. We're having a heck of a time right now. Still don't have my NP, and her battery I think is 30%. I'll Atlas next turn. Is it worth it to save Mozart just so I can sync up his skills better? I don't know if that's worth an entire survivability skill. I think it's not. I'm gonna save Hans though. I'm not liking this though. I'm not liking the way this is going. A lot of bad here. So she's scripted to cast her NP up for NP. The CGI on that is atrocious. My god. Like at the start there when it's like that is awful. That's some other NP particle effects are actually, you know, pretty good and they don't look bad at all, right? Even though they are, you know, CGI. That looked terrible. Like, whoa. Okay, well. Hey, look, we actually landed it. We've had a lot of missed value on like our batteries and stuff. Yeah, sure, Zal, why not? Although we don't know what the next wanted quest is gonna be, so that can affect the class. I'll just pick it now then. We'll do Jekyll and Hyde, so it's an assassin. So no caster. If Hans doesn't get his second skill off, wasn't worth saving him. We are really struggling, and Mozart just did not get any value. Well, he got a little bit, but not enough to be worth it. 97%. I'm okay with NPing next turn, so I won't use this thing. Because I'd like to break than NP. More dots. Hit it like you mean it. Land the attack up, land the attack up, land the attack. There you go. I think he missed the defense up on somebody though. He missed every buff on himself except for Stargen, by the way. We didn't break. We did not break. Okay. This is not looking good. The lack of value on Mozart is pretty I should have done that for the next NP, because I need to use my survival skills. That was rather stupid of me. Yep. Well, that is definitely GG. That is way too many turns of like holy shit. I cannot believe we don't have a Venushi animation update yet. Wait, isn't Valentine's gonna be what they're gonna announce on this stream? Because isn't that when the fuck is Valentine's Day? Okay, no, it's not for a while. I thought it was January, but no, it's in February. Okay, so no, they'll do something else. The only reason I think it'd be weird for them to do a rerun is the fact that they just did a rerun. We're in a rerun right now. Going rerun to rerun is kind of a bad look, but I mean, they might. The one time that they're more willing to do that is when they do collabs, because they don't rerun collabs yearly, they do them bi-yearly, so it's more hype. You know, it's like a bigger deal. It's closer to a new event, right? It's obviously not, but I think you see it that way. Might cut George, and I might cut Mozart. I really did not, I don't know why I didn't change the team. I really did not care for Mozart. It did not work out. Okay, I don't have an art chain this time, so I think I can cast this and have it not go to waste. I forgot to remove the debuff. Not very relevant though. Well, no, it is relevant. I was gonna say there's no other debuffs in this fight, so I don't need to have the clear on cooldown, but actually there's the defense down from her NP, so I should've... This fight might go on that long, so... Especially if I had ranked up my Atlas, then it would definitely go on that long. I do not care for the way the deck shuffled. Dude, somebody sent me a screenshot. I'm gonna share it. I'm just gonna share it. Thankfully they censor who the person was and everything, so... Which is good, you don't want to pile on, but here, there we go. This guy is basically saying that like card counting ruins the game and it's like being too try-hardy. I like it. Now, here's the thing. We all are gonna have like what we think makes the game fun or not fun or trivial or not trivial. And I don't think there's anything wrong with like wanting to not be overly meta, right? That's fine. But there's a difference between not wanting to be meta and intentionally playing like an idiot. Here's an example. Anyone that's played like Dark Souls or any game like that, right? So a lot of people will maybe play through Dark Souls with a silly weapon that's not meta, right? There's like certain weapons that are meta and make the game much easier, right? And some people will like, I'm gonna beat Dark Souls with a ladle. Like they do that, or I'm gonna beat Dark Souls with a broken sword. And I totally get that. Totally get that. And I've done stupid shit like that. But what you don't do is while using a ladle, you don't be like, and I'm gonna intentionally dodge at bad times. You don't do that, right? It's like you might say, I'm gonna play FGO and I'm gonna use my favorite characters instead of meta units. Or I'm gonna try to beat this boss with a bunch with thematic characters that are very silly. Right? I'm gonna use every Liz character in the game to try to beat Carmilla, right? That makes sense. But what you don't do is while using all these Liz's, I'm going to intentionally play like a moron. You don't do that. That's pointless, right? And it's card counting in this game is not like card counting in a casino. It's not. There's not 50 fucking cards, right? There's 15. There's 15 cards. That's not hard. Wow, you're really smart, Bob, with your card counting of 15 cards. Woo! Like, you get a hand of 5. You get a hand of 5. That means there's 10 cards left in the deck. That is not hard to figure out. It's not. You're not being super elite by like keeping track of, oh wow, hand 1, Hans had no art cards. That means spread over the next 2 hands, Hans has 3 art cards. That's not hard. That's not complicated. That's not even min-maxing. Like that's not. You're just paying attention, right? Like, wow, you vaguely paid attention to the game. Oh my god, you're so running the game. Like this guy's like conflating, you know, his own like ideas of the game with like, you know, maybe being overly meta with like 3 turning or whatever, and then like with anything that's meta, right? It's like, and if someone doesn't want a card count, that's fine. That's fine, you know, no big deal. You know, a lot of people are gonna pay attention. You know, they lose track. I lose track sometimes. You forget, like, because when units die, it resets the 3-turn thing, right? So you can lose track, and you can't look at the turn order to always know where you're at with the shuffle, right? So, you know, it's fine, but there's no reason to even get mad about it. Like, who would give? I can get if you maybe watch somebody and like, you know, every video they're always doing like double cast story and blah 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 blah. And so, you know, on the side, you're kind of like, yeah, I don't really like that guy's videos because it's always double cast story and stuff, and it just gets boring, right? Fair enough. Now, there's no reason to personally attack the person or get mad at someone else wants to watch those videos. It's fine. It's like, yeah, it's not for me. That makes sense. And if you're like, yeah, card counting, it's not for me. That's fine. It makes no sense to actually act like it's like you shouldn't use double Castoria, right? That's dumb enough. But it's even dumber to be like, you shouldn't card count. Like, it's only 15 cards. Like, holy shit. Anyway, yeah, that just blew my mind. I hope that's satirical. Like, that's such a dumb comment. I hope it's satirical. Otherwise, I can't wrap my brain around it. I almost want to use my 3rd skill because George is about to die. And this 96% thing sucks. Like, I get it. If you enjoy FGO more and you kind of just use random stuff and, you know, what happens, happens. And, you know, if you want to play that way, that's fine. But it shouldn't be remotely surprising that other people don't want to do that. Especially with how, my God, you got the Zeus fight. Guys, you know how you should fight Zeus? Just pick servants at random and don't pay attention to your deck at all. It's fine. It's easy. No problem. You got it. Good luck, champ. I cannot decide what I want to do on this turn. Fuck it. That hurts. That hurts. Like, I don't even need to evade because the boss can attack me. And if I was gonna do that, I should have done it on turn 1. I might actually start casting that on turn 1 because of that. Probably depends on what kind of hand you get though. I wish that had crit. Yeah, I don't think it's... There are some things that are unintended by DW. That's not one of them. Like, they obviously very much had planned how the deck was supposed to work, and it's very clear-cut. It's not even complicated. It's definitely intended. Like, you were supposed to know, you know, Hans has 3 art cards, right? Like, you're supposed to know that, because it's obvious in like how that affects the amount of overall NP gain you have. And you're like, oh wow, you know, these 2 units have not gotten their art cards at all yet. That means they're going to get them later, right? Like, of course that's how it's supposed to be. Like, I guess in that guy's mind, the deck shuffled every turn, right? And so I guess that's how he sees it or something. I don't know. It's 100. It is definitely intended by the devs. I really am misplaying though. Like I'm not managing my NP gain properly. Please don't kill Mozart. I do think though, I've said this for a while, I think FGO should have, you should have the inherent ability, like the master should have an inherent ability to shuffle the deck once per game. Or on a really long cooldown, like maybe once every 15 turns or something, but like, just once. That way, if you have like that outrageously bad opening hand, or you're like, oh, I can win as long as I get a buster card, and you don't get a single buster card, right? And then, okay, I can use my 1 shuffle on it, and then I have really, you know, good odds at it. That, I would be totally okay with that. I don't think it'd be remotely overpowered. I think it'd be totally, like, fine. Alright, let's see. Man, she is already so fucked up, like, on health. The thing is, it wouldn't power creep Maze Association. It wouldn't. Like how would that power creep Maze Association, right? How? That's like saying, guys, they added a Mystico that has crit up on it, and therefore everything else that has crit up on it is now useless because you can only use crit up once, right? Right. You can only use evade once, guys. Coup is worthless because the default Mysticode has evade on it, and no one would ever want to use evade twice. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you can now shuffle twice. That's good, right? Like, hello? And then you have to use Ruler Arturia. Now you can shuffle 3 times, right? That's actually really handy. Look at all this shuffling. And hell, you could shuffle twice in 1 turn. You're like, oh, I still didn't get what I wanted. Let me do it again. Oh god, that was a terrible turn to skill seal because now she's gonna triple attack. That was so bad. That means we're so likely to lose the snake. Oh god. Yep, that's nice. I need to cut Mozart. Mozart's not working out. Honestly, she sucks for this though. Like this she's not good here, especially with how hard this boss hits. Skill ceiling is very bad here. Okay. I mean, maybe I cut George. Let me think. I'm definitely leaning towards using her evade right off the bat unless you get an Arc Chain. The game even shows you their decks. The game even shows you their decks, right? Like, what the fuck? I mean, like we said, we're not changing characters mid-wanted quest. That's the whole point of this. I don't... Mozart can potentially get like enough value to be worth it, but he can also just do like almost nothing. I want to bring David so bad. But he's counterclassing, so we can't do that. It's not terrible to put George in the back, actually. Because then he can... Yeah, we'll do that. Could cut Atlas. Nah, we'll stick with it for now. Cooldown reduction could be good. Triple Buster Hans, yep. Oh yeah, another thing about that comment I forgot to address, that he said, literally ask any content creator on YouTube, Twitch. They all play with hands they're dealt, not trying to look 50 turns ahead. That's such a fucking lie. That is just such a fucking lie. Now, obviously, most people don't look 50 turns ahead because most fights don't go 50 turns ahead. But overwhelmingly, like the hardcore people that you know, very much plan ahead. Like, yeah, sometimes you gotta roll with the punches and you gotta adapt a bit, of course, right? You're never able to like make a setup that it's gonna be this and this and this and this. But most of my setups are very much that, right? Like, there's a lot of, okay, gotta make sure you do this before the NP, then you have this unit to deal with the thing, and then, like, it's not hard to do that. It's not. Like, that's a big part of the game. Like, holy shit, that's a big part of the game. And that's why people generally don't like the challenge quests that add too much RNG, because it's hard to make any kind of plan, and it's more about just, hope it works out, lol. You actually still card count in a solo because of the turns where you have your taunts. So, nah. Do I want to crit right now to just get super NP gain, or is that more NP gain than I need? Critting without a Buster card's a little bit depressing. Her next hand, she has no more art cards in the deck, so looping is kind of right out. It's still just not that great to crit here. Yep, I agree. Castoria is not as broken as Merlin. The only reason people think she's more broken than Merlin is because we watch whales that are... There is... I have to stress this. There is such a difference between how Scatty and Castoria work when you have everything versus when you don't, right? Because it's not just having like the best DPS to work with them, it's also having all the right CEs to work with them, and then having like the right backup support once they run out of gas. Like, watch any disgusting Castoria or Scatty setup for like a really hard boss, and it's never just Scatty or Castoria. They always then have to supplement like Waver or Nero Bride or something, right? Because the reason you do that is because if you run out of gas on Castoria and stuff and they're just sitting there, they're done, right? They don't do anything. They're not helpful anymore. And then you have after that front-loaded value wears off, you kind of just bleh, right? It's not good. Where Merlin is the one like big support that pretty much never runs out of gas. He just keeps being helpful over and over and over and over every turn, and the longer the fight goes on, the more and more helpful he is. Never running out of gas is so rare and is so strong for a support. I still didn't get my NP. I was so sure with Hansa's third skill and her doing that thing. Holy shit, man. I don't know if this is right, but see, if I was gonna do that, I should have done it last turn. Yikes. But yeah, I would say like Merlin and Castoria are the best supports right now. Like definitely. And for a lot of situations, Castoria is better than Merlin because you don't need like the longevity that you get out of Merlin. You don't. Although there are also some short-term like normal card stuff with crits that you might need for some scenarios where Merlin is really, really, really good. But for the average person who's just slapping a support on the team, I'd say Castoria is normally the way to go. But for like crazy hard fights sometimes, I think a lot of people are going to be better off with Merlin. So getting both your art cards in the first hand is awful if no one else gets an art card for her. If someone else had gotten an art card, it would have been fine. It's funny because there's 6 other art cards in the deck. Wow! Holy K, that's fucking terrible. I might give Hans starting NP now. And we did not pick the right DPS for this. This is going to be very difficult with her. She's just nothing. She's actively bad here, right? Anyone at neutral is going to struggle here, but her skill seal is so fucking bad here. Yeah, we're going to want to get his NP sooner. And yeah, when you are going the distance, Merlin just... Because again, the more he NPs, the easier it is for him to continue NPing. And so I don't think I need to explain why that's ridiculous. Okay, if I don't get good NP gain, okay, we're just doing this now. Like, if you're gonna use it before the boss NPs, then you... Of course. Boy, I love how this is going right now. Okay, surely she'll make 10 NP gain. That's all she needs. Alright. That sound effect is so silly. I almost want to not use Mozart's skill just because she has an okay crit chance. And it's the only normal card. Yeah, I'm not going to use it because we're only using one normal card this turn. This music does not fill me with confidence. Waver is pretty rare, which is funny because Waver is still good for like just set it and forget it teams if you're not trying to do anything too specific. And he still has really good anti-normal card damage because of his damage cut defense up. Really? Dude, I hate the skill seal. It's so bad. Let's use a unit that, you know, tries to loop and then makes the boss hit way harder because of it. It's great. Yeah, deck shuffles, so hoping we get a good hand for her. is we got such a good hand for her. That is that is not what I wanted to see, by the way. Don't kill anyone this turn, because then the deck will shuffle again, and that would be so bad. But at least we're guaranteed for like the next hand to have good cards for her. Dude, if she had her NP right now, you know what? I was trying to use her first skill, then use this, but sucks letting Hans die here. He's one turn away from his third skill, but I don't think it's worth saving him. That was the one turn I didn't want skill seal to fail, because I have evade, and so I'd rather her attack me and give me more MP back. And of course that was the one time I got guarded. I mean, she only has one action left. Dude, if the skill seal had landed, we probably could have gotten our NP back right there. It'd have been close. You could NP with Karna, third skill. I need to not taunt with George until it'll eat the NP. Wait, no, Taewi, what am I thinking? I'm thinking of her NP, because her NP is single target, but we're not fighting her. It feels like we're fighting her, though. That's literally where my brain was going, was she's single target, so I need to taunt the NP. But that's a friendly unit. Might cut George then. We're just consistently getting the wrong debuffs landing. That's a lot of damage going into the void. Not only did we not break, and then we're overkilling here, but then the dots don't do anything this turn. Which is a real waste. That's a lot of dots, and some of them are going to wear off now, so that's a decent amount of waste. Oh no, we still get them. Okay. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. Honestly, even though some of her dots are getting guarded, throughout the whole fight, her dots will have done a decent amount of damage. Oh, I should have done that the other order because I forgot George had battery on death. Might give him his Bond CE actually.
Santa Claus の出番というわけか。フィニッシュコンビネーションいくぞ。
This is ugly, man.
スーリアの力よ。我が拳に宿れ。ウイニングアルカストラ。
Don't. Oh god, everyone's gonna die before the NP. If she lives one more turn, it's so good for me. Just don't kill the fucking snake. Just one turn, and then it's like so set up for her. Woo, boy! So I think I let Ushi die, and then we give the invulnerability to Karna at the end. Or even Snake if it just goes that way. So, 100 Faces crit down. 100 Faces crit down is 3 turns, and it's 50%. That's massive. This is 3 turns, and it's 10%. And she's a 4-star, by the way. And 100 Face is a 3-star. And 100 Face has an upgraded MP. And 100 Face also applies art resist down, which is way better. Like, why is her crit down only 10%? Like, I don't understand. I think Karna's got this. I'm actually so confident he's got this, we'll try to save the snake. I may not have it this turn, but like he's going to beat this. Oh, we get the style finish now. We even got VM 3rd skill. That was tough, man. That was, switching George to the back was definitely better than in the front, though. Oh, look how cool this MP is! Look at it! Can't never win with Chad, huh? Although the snake did go the distance. I wonder how much damage her dots did throughout that, even with the random guards. We can't do Beowulf, no Berserkers. I guess unless we are fighting a Berserker. And we can't do Caster either. And we can't do Rider either. Why is Artemis winning? I don't know if anyone has Artemis. If someone's got her, we'll use her, but I'm not sure anyone does. That's a really random ass unit right there. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have one. I have a scuffed one. Nope. Ace, you don't say that. You go back. You turn that ship around, young man. Yeah, there's always people with it on NA, but it's because you know most of my viewers are on NA, so. If not, we'll go with the second option, which who's second? That would be Nero. Oh joy. Here's what we'll do. Redo it, but keep Nero because she got second, right? So go with Nero and then 3 other ones, and then make sure you know they're not Rider, Caster, or Berserker. I'm gonna be right back. I need to get water. But yeah, keep Nero on there because she was like the top one that we actually had. So, although she's also AOE, which is fucking garbage. Like, can you imagine if the snake there was AOE? That would not have worked. So I'm not gonna lie, Miracle Eye is probably gonna make this very easy for us because he's gonna turn into a berserker and we're gonna just blow him up. You know what? Because they're uncreative twats, I bet you when you break his health bar, he just turns into hide. Which makes this even easier because he has to be able to heal. Every other time you fight him though, you don't heal people. Like, look at that here, I bet. Like, copy paste, put the one that every other one is wet man. Somebody like a freaking counter. Why is there dirt on my kitchen floor? Someone dragged on in here, oh my god. I was gonna get a mouthful for this one. Hold on, I gotta get my medicine here. Give me a second. Alrighty, I'm ready. I got water, I got my medicine, and I got cereal. Time to laugh at Jekyll and Hyde even as an enemy. Alright, who won? Oh, it's still going. Fucking Tuna. I'm pretty sure we know some people with him. I think. Anybody in chat got a decent Tuna? I'm actually surprised people didn't go with Nero. There's a Rama there, yep. Same thing, right? Do I have you added, say? Because if you got one, we'll just use it. It's fine. No, I don't. Oh, we're talking about Rama? That feels bad right there. Well, we may not have a Tuna. Oh, Noelle's got one. There we go. I think Arjuna's got one too. Whichever one we get first. Do I have Noelle added? Nope. Easy. I'll keep my code up for a second, so if you need to add me, nice and quick. Alright, there's a lot of routes to go with him. I'll be using Chen Gong though. Alright, let me see here. So, he doesn't have a damaging NP. Lol. Oh no! I can't technically use Chen Gong. He's counterclassing. Oh my god. Boy, that's not good. Let me think here. Well, it's time to throw every DPS we got at him. Our only support is going to be David. Let me think. How do I want to order this? Okay. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, Caesar could be pretty good here. And actually, Leo would be good here, because, yeah, but still haven't done his third skill, because, you know. I really do need to do that. Damn it. Oh my god. Why? Bro. Between that and that, like... Fucking hero proofs! You can never have enough. I mean, that's so many. That's so fucking many. Oh, Lord. Alright, what am I doing here? I could put 100 Face and Robin on the front row because they have such good synergy. Because 100 Face does overcharge for Robin and art resist down. That's super good. However, Caesar makes sense on the front row because he has no survivability. Wait, the boss's NP doesn't do damage. What am I thinking? It's not gonna matter. I was like, you don't want him to show up and then, you know, have the boss go, you know, blam, but that's not a thing here because we're fighting Jekyll and Hyde. I'm really lucky Jekyll and Hyde is such a joke because not being able to use casters is really nasty. How are we gonna beat How are we gonna beat Cleopatra? Oh my god. Oh my god. And she's an AoE NP. Oh my god. That's not good. That's gonna be a real problem. Ku gonna have to bail us out on that one. Alright, this is decent. I guess Atlas, well, I almost want to start with Ku because you can remove a debuff. Because I swear to God, if we get a nasty debuff. Oh boy. Bring your own Cleo, yep. I have Cleo on an A. Which I don't deserve. I literally threw a few summon tickets to try to get extra Vlad, and I got NP2 Cleopatra. I was like, okay. Doesn't even have an NP bar, which means he can't even do his extra attack. Which would actually be, you know, that'd be something. Okay, art down. Fuck that noise. Tunican is not going to get that much done here. Good start. Wow, what are we doing here? I should have cast Evade at the start because, again, no NP. I also should have done Poison at the start. Because, you know, attack down would have been nice. Hey, Codmaster, thank you for the 3-month resub. Hey, look, it's a name I can say, although there's still no capitals. Well, actually, they're all capital, excuse me. I could get all 3 of their NPs at the same time, that would be swell. Normally I would wait for, holy crap! Wow. Let me think. 100 Fate's not doing so good on the NP game right now. The deck just didn't really go favorably for her. She also hasn't been attacked at all. If only NPs could crit. Robin with no buffs. That's kind of rough. Really? We have like no stars. I don't know why I did that. There's no way he's living to do his MP again. This is not good. This is not good. We really needed that 100 face MP with Robin. That was good value. Well, I'm glad Ku is a really strong unit because, yeah, we're gonna need some help here. Maybe I should have done Robin's chain and see if he could got his MP before dying. Well. This might look weird, but I'm gonna take the Brave Chain when I got it, because I don't think Caesar will die here. Oh, that's probably overkill damage though, so probably should not have done that. I thought about doing the quick chain because more stars with his overcharge, but I kind of want Robin to just do his MP and hopefully use it before dying. Yep, that David thing was pointless. 300k. Oh, it looks like he will have his extra attack now. That actually makes him a little dangerous, because his extra attack as a Berserker will one-shot most things. So it's basically a single target MP. Yeah, I don't think Robin's gonna get to MP again. Nope, he lost his MP gauge. It went away. They deleted it. Reduced to ashes. That is some bullshit. They really don't like him, dude. Well, Ku's got this, no problem. So we're fine. Because I haven't even used Atlas's stuff. These are our last 3 units, though. Okay, he's being kind of meta right now. Yeah, I want them to rework him quite a bit. Woo, boy, Gladiator. Wow, he's attacked Ku 3 times in a row and nobody else. He knows what's up. I actually want the other people to die because they're eating my deck. 21k, okay. Woo, boy. We're still totally fine, but Jesus. Ultimately, though, this was easier than most of these. We beat it first try, but it was harder than I thought it was going to be. Once I realized, you know, he didn't get his MP or anything, but when I saw he didn't have an MP, I was like, oh, okay, never mind. But no, he's still killing people. All right, that wasn't too bad. We can't really do a poll until we know which stage I'm doing, because, you know, they'll just end up being, you know, the wrong thing. Let's see, what is next? Oh, this one doesn't even matter because this is going to be so easy. There's no not counterclassing it, and yeah, this is just gonna be a joke. I'll literally go with Martha because Ruler is about the worst thing you can use against a Berserker, but it's not gonna matter. Also, he's not divine or any of that, so she won't get her third skill. Yeah, double mash, yeah. Technically not wrong, but I'm not doing that. Besides, whatever else is on the team would still just murder him, because lol Berserkers. Unless there's some weird gimmick here that I'm not remembering, I don't think this is going to be a problem at all. I don't think we really need George, but whatever. I'm putting so little thought into this team, but it shows how much respect I have for this. I mean, we can't do a poll every stage because I don't want to do that, and two, it just doesn't work because you don't know what the class is going to be. At least to give him a decent amount of health, I guess. If I would have given him like 500k, that'd have been spicy. Oh right, this counts as water. Probably should not have cast that. I mean, we're like the moon cell in the water, so. Off memory, in the normal timelines, the moon cell is in the water. Like in pretty much every Fate timeline ever, the moon cell is like way less powerful. It's like undiscovered and it's just in the ocean because fuck it. And it like never amounts to anything. Martha not having starting MP is a bit rough. Why did I not remove the art down from her? Like, that would have actually been relevant there, because it crit, I think, and also the MP gain would have mattered. George, please. That's a hand. This is where I wish I had her first skill active. Wow, Vlad, what are you doing? That's a lot of defense up you got there. How come we can't do that? Hit Martha, please. Damn it. Well, because he's got double defense up, I think we go ahead and MP, I guess. What a bit of overkill, though. They really should have given him more health than that. I will say, though, he's being smart with all this defense up, although he should have done a fucking buster attack there, but... Level 80 Ku could have soloed this, by the way. It's always Christmas. You dick. That was a very unfortunate time for that. I don't know why I didn't cast that sooner. Unfortunately for Vlad, he is Vlad, so... You know, I could have saved Karna's NP, because I knew he was going to cast Guts, you know. That's one reason I brought Karna. But yeah, I probably could have just saved it. And then got rid of it when he used it. It's not going to matter, but that would have been cool. I was gonna give Martha the kill, but she didn't get a card. And there's no button I can click to not kill him. Well, Karna getting a lot of kills today. Reset. A lot of CE XP for all those off-meta CEs we got. We don't have a lot of the meta ones yet. What did case files even give if they do rerun that soon? I can't remember. The fact that I don't remember tells me that they're probably just average or below average. Alright, that is Medusa. What else do we got? That's the main story, which we'll do soon. That's Kiyohime, I guess? And that's Cleopatra, which is, we'll probably save that one for last, because that's probably going to be the hardest one. Either that or Tesla. Tesla was quite tough, but I would say Tesla would be harder if it wasn't for the way the class thing works. Assassin is going to be a real problem. I guess that's Medea or something. I don't remember there being a Medea wanted quest, but alright, let's see. No caster assassin. Alright, we'll do a poll for this one, just because I think this one won't be that bad. Man, I'm pooped. I guess we can cycle while we wait. Da Vinci won before? I don't think we have anyone with Da Vinci. It's pretty rare, to be honest. We could use her here. Let me see. Oh no, there's one. That was easy. I didn't even have to hit the reset button. Also, I fucking hate Da Vinci, but, whatever. Let me see here. She's art, right? So Mozart looking good. Han's good as always. My god, we've used Han so much on this account. Speaking of which, what is his bond at now? Surely it's getting somewhere. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. This account is probably going to have my first bond 10 Hans, because I'm actually working towards it, where my main account, you know, I'm just always getting Ku bond, and now Mori and Canis and stuff, so Hans doesn't get that much bond in. So the boss is AoE. You don't have to start with Hans. She charges the whole team's gauge. You know what, let's see if we get lucky. The odds of it actually timing well are skeptical, but sometimes it works out and it's great. I'm not gonna need Hans's NP for a few turns because I don't want George living too long. I may have too much support on this team. He's a 5-star though, so it makes sense to throw that many supports at her. Yeah, Cairo's got Bon 10 Hans on several accounts. I wouldn't mind getting him though for Lost Belt 5-2. For the Da Vinci fight. Da Vinci fight, what am I saying? Beast, you know, it's because she called like Vinch or whatever, or Veach or whatever the balls. Damn Beastie, right? A lot of debuffs there.
Da Vinci-chan, Sanjo! Slot machine, start!
Alright. Terrible opening hand though, my god. I might just throw out her first skill right now. So that's basically 70 and then 80 from Hans. That makes me feel like I shouldn't use Hans' third skill yet. Wait, no, she's at 70 and then 80 and then 90 from the thing. Yeah, I don't think I use it. I think we just end up overcharging. Wait, I could NP next turn. No, I think I do use it then. I NP next turn with her third skill. That's funny that she can get that off. We have this bad of NP gain, but the Merlin command code helping out. Yeah, that's good timing. Do I want George to guts? Yeah. I think it'll work out. If she doesn't kill him this turn, though, I'm gonna be pissed. Keep forgetting to remove that. Actually, I probably should have saved that in case she stuns somebody. Quick down is not that big of a deal for this team. Her evade's only one attack though, so I can't use it at some random time. Well, we probably won't need it for the NP. We'll see. Damn it! Oh, fucking crap. Okay, yeah, this is a good example though of why I don't want to have the evade up, because now we're gonna have some turns out taunt and everything, so who God knows how the NP timing is gonna work out. She did not do as much damage there as I would have liked, but she is AoE. Dude, Hans's voice line there is so good. We're just casually running over Medusa, by the way. George, you're tanking a little bit. Actually a dragon though. See, everyone calls Medusa a snake, but she's actually a dragon. You know, and snakes and dragons are, you know, somewhat confusable sometimes. So it probably would have been better to do the Da Vinci Brave Chain, but that was way cooler, so... Yep, she would have gotten her NP there. Wouldn't have matched. What wouldn't have mattered. That's why I should have saved Atlas, though. Oh, this timing could be better. Oh man, and there was her Merlin command code, dude. How unfortunate. Not Hans! No! Why you gotta be like that? Well, good thing we put David in here. Man, he just got his third skill back too, man. At least Da Vinci's full health. Funny, she's NP'd so many times, but we haven't even broken the first health part yet. It's almost like she's AoE or something. Medusa's really resistant to tires. Okay, now we should use her thing. Now this is a turn I can get behind. That's good though, because we get the crit up for Mozart, and the evade won't be used behind invulnerability, so. Can we break this damn health bar? No? Just in case of shenanigans. I think if she did get a free skill, it'd be like they'd give her like 1 tick of her MP, not a full one, but you never know. Is she on ice skates? What? How does that work though? We're not on ice. Like roller skates or roller blades, I get. But ice skates, when we're not on ice, and I guess this kind of looks like ice, kind of, but a lot of stages aren't like that. Magic, yeah, huh? Did you not do that? Well, there goes Mozart's CE sunlight. Would actually be, wow, her next health bar is actually kind of small. We're fine then, I think. I mean, those aren't like customized blades though. Those are just normal ice skates, and no inventor can change the laws of physics. So, you know, good luck with the gravel. Do I waste the battery to just hit harder? Yeah, that's pretty good. Should've done the quick. Mozart will get his NP anyway, and then more stars. Skates on the air, Sure! Damn it, right as he got his NP, just get a boot to the face for like 8k or something. Not working out there. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I mean, it doesn't really matter because she's not gonna need it later, I don't think. but she doesn't have any cards to crit with. Like, if that, honestly, that would have been fine if she had cards to crit with, but she doesn't. So I don't know what the hell the point of that was. Give me that attack up. What are you doing, Rex? Wait, why are you trying to jinx me like that? Thankfully he has guts though, so it don't matter. Actually, pretty rarely does anything break the laws of physics in Fate. That might sound ridiculous, but it's like they justify their ability to fly and stuff with actual things like magic, or having supernatural muscles and not having a human body and crap like that. They generally don't actually do things that make absolutely no sense. It's like a meme when people act like Fate just has no logic to it at all, but that's not really true. Now, sure, they plot armor all the time and they pull shit out of their ass all the time. Of course, anytime it's inconvenient. But it's not like the universe is in a 24/7 state of, bullshit. Yeah, she did try to stun, didn't pan out there. I guess we save David because we've got this. James Koo doesn't get the MP damage up. Timing wasn't right. The thing is, like, if you have magic ice skates that don't need ice, that just work, they're not just working though. You're just propelling yourself, and there's no point for ice skates. It's like the whole there's no point, because that's like the way ice skates work, right? If they're not actually doing what they do, they're not doing anything, and then whatever magic you're using is doing everything anyway. So why even have the skates? Style points, That fucking emote is so good. Wow, we're actually out of one quest over here, so we only got the back ones left. Alright, let's do the main story, and we'll save some of these for later. This is Melt, I think? I don't remember this fight at all. I know there's some random ass gimmicks. There's actually a decent amount of gimmicks when you fight her, but I have absolutely no idea what they are. Oh, what do I want to use? Oh, and use Canis. I haven't used Canis in a while. We'll use Zaws. That way I don't have to. Oh god, why that CE though? We can make this work. Oh yeah, you got it at level 100. Look at that attack stat. Melt is single target. I do not remember the gimmicks. George might not be worth it. Shin-Gong, not crazy about that. Don't mind David. Let's do that instead then. Oh, I don't mind David NPing. Okay, now that I like better. That I like way better. I have no idea if we're gonna need Atlas here or not. I'll say it's a good safe bet when things go wrong. Although Canis in a team setting a lot of times wants Anniversary Blonde, because if you can't crit, a lot of her stuff doesn't matter anymore. Especially with that CE on, we need to crit really often. A lot of health. Getting cut off by BB. Oh hey, it's a positive gimmick. Why did you have to give it to David? Could have given that to Canis. That would have been the best. Good opening hand, but I have no stars, so it's actually bad. That's actually bad because next turn I'm gonna have a fuckload of stars, but I'm not gonna have any cards. Because that skill is gonna go off, 2030 is gonna go off, and then Hans's skill is gonna go off. That is so unfortunate. Well, I think next time I go Anniversary Blonde next time, so that would help with that. We cast everything to GNTs pretty quickly. Well, let's see how much damage you do without any crits. Pretty good. Not enough, but nice damage, nerd. Hey, look, I can crit now. Her art card is in the next hand. Dude, if she had just gotten her Buster cards in any other fucking order, dude. Just look at all these fucking stars. This might look weird with the MP coming up, but she has taunt so that it won't get pinged off the other ones, and I'll use invulnerability on her. Land the attack buff. This music though. Yeah, sure, give me a minute. Arjuna. We'll find something. That's a hell of a lot of MP gain, though. I'll take that. More taunt. You could remove it with Atlas, but I don't really want to. Yeah, this is fine, because yeah, she'll get MP gain off of it. Can I break this turn? We got a crit buff from her MP, so... If only someone else... Oh wait, someone else does have a Buster card. Excuse me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah! And then we get our MP again. You know, it's literally because he's lazy. I mean, you can read his character material. Hanzo's MP is got RNG on it because he's not reliable about finishing what he is writing. Also, she just removed our buffs. God damn it, I forgot about that. Man! My damage though. We were gonna have our you know, our big attack up and everything. Man, that's so much damage out the window. We had so many buffs! She's also getting some kind of damage resist or defense up. It's funny, it doesn't show on the buffs. When you attack, you can see the damage or the defensive icon, so she's taking less damage right now. It's probably just comboed in with one of her other things. It's probably this one. Get him! Man, Canis has been getting the crap kicked out of her, but thankfully she's stupid tanky, so it's working out.
Oh.
I think I may have cast her guts one turn too soon. Guarded, feels good. Didn't guard that one. Yep, I cast her guts once. Damn it. That's not good. Why must I misplay? I guess I want her to hit Hans, even though he's about to get his MP. Nope, well, there goes our stars. He almost face tanked that. I wish he had hit Hans right there though, because then we would have gotten his MP. Like he was gonna live, you know, get some value out of him. Okay, George will be useful. Canis in debuff hell right now. Jesus. Do I NP to just grab the crit buff? We don't have a lot of stars anymore. I almost want to overcharge Hans's NP, that way we get a bigger heal out of it. It's not like she needs the attack stat here, although she does have attack down. She'll have double NP up. She has God Core because of Poseidon, and hit Poseidon got a unique one, so it doesn't do what like they normally do. It gives her like art up or something, which she has one art card, so that's great. We didn't break? What the fuck? I know the boss has like some hidden defense up here, and we had attack down. But how did I not break there? Oh, Hans didn't land the attack buff too. That's a nice bonus. Fan-fucking-tastic here. Can you stop debuffing the shit out of Canis? Holy crap. Hopefully she loses this passive defense up because it's pretty annoying. She lost one of her buffs. Not bad. She still has the defense up. So yeah, it's the like debuff resistance looking icon that's doing it. She has a defense down now though. Not as bad. Actually good timing on that. Oh, this background gives me a headache, dude. It gave me a headache yesterday too. I tried to play Genshin Impact and it was just getting so bad. I was like, really? I mean, some of the, you know, I get headaches for all kind, a lot anyway, but this background, oh, every time I do stages on this background, it almost always gives me a headache later. Let's do this actually. Okay, so Karna might kill steal again, but because of the defense up, he might not. And so if Canis works for it, she'll get the kill here. I don't know what's gonna happen here. We'll see. It's gonna be close. Depends on like how much the defense down is versus the defense up. No, just barely. Dude, this is Karma Day. I'll fucking take it though. It's great. Getting all the kills. See, we got boned. See, this is actually a Karna. It's just a giant Karna interlude. Canis did do really well there. You know, she's AoE and the boss screwed her over a bit, but she's still got a lot of damage and survivability. Like, she tanked like a mofo in there. Canis did nothing. Now we're Reddit. Guys, if we just badmouth Canis enough, they're going to buff her. See, that's the plan. Just like Amber, yeah. I don't think they're gonna buff Amber because she's free to play, right? I think that's the whole reason they won't do it. Wait, how far in are we right now? Are we all? No, we still got Nameless and stuff to go, right? Or Emiya Alter, Nameless Alter, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Is this like the test fight with Kiara? You got like that one fight with her that doesn't actually matter? That might be what this one is. I just thought you fought Nameless or Emiya Alter, Demia, whatever. I thought you fought him first, but it's been a while since I've done this. If it's the joke fight, it doesn't even matter what we summon. I'd summon Mash if I could find one. That's not Mash. Any Mashes out there? Yeah, there we go. Like how they have the same CE. What are the odds of that? Oh, I guess that's a decent CE on her. Do double mash, it's great. I hope this fight works the way I remember it, where you just stall and it just ends. But if you have to like break her first health bar, I just brought the worst team ever. Oh wait, I think it's BB. That's right, you fight BB with all the Shadow Servants. Fuck, we don't. Funnily enough, this team might well still work because double mash will go a really long way, and then Ku can probably solo at the end. It's just this is gonna take forever. Yep. This is the BB fight. Oh my god. We're gonna okay, just for the lulz, we're gonna try to make this work, but we are gonna be here for so long. Oh my god, what have I done? Doesn't BB have like 500,000 health? Like, that's gonna take a minute. Random Mev, by the way. Why did I bring double mash? Mashu Smashu? Oh, I did the wrong chords. I don't know why I said cards like that. I added an O. There you go. Not gonna lie, that was pretty enjoyable to watch Mash Buster crit Nev in the face and kill her. That was pretty enjoyable there. I'm casting this just to get to heal early, since we're probably gonna switch screens here.
了解了解はいターゲットはっやー
I see like no theme on this one at all. Nightingale, Spartacus, Hercules, totally random.
倒れませんステータスアップこれで耐えます神明会長両落ち着いて
Loop?
落ち着いて
Wait, my third skill's not maxed. This is not gonna loop. Damn it.
すべての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷権限せよロードキャメロット
Did you all see how bad the Gwaine fight was in the Camelot movie? I saw that got posted the other day, and it's so bad. Like, how... Oh my god. It's so bad. And it's a movie, right? And generally movies have better animation to, like, time ratios, right? But, oh god, it's bad. Yeah, I've heard nothing but bad things about that movie, and that's like the one clip that I've seen. I'm like, yep, that's pretty shit. They have sinned. Dude, we have, this team is gonna do nothing to BB at all, right? Like, double Nash David, like what is, whoa, Nightingale, please. So I wish I brought default, the heal would have been much better. Oh my god, we're gonna be here for a while. I don't get why they didn't put more effort into it though. Like, you know, such a big IP, and Time Moon can hire any studio they want. You know, with some time restraints, like you might have to wait in line for a few and things like that, but they can literally hire anyone they want. And they have no need to rush anything out and try to like strike while the iron is hot, which is what a lot of companies do. So they go with subpar things. But there's no reason to do that when your IP is this strong. Like, the enemies don't even have that much health, it's just... We have absolutely no damage. David, though, showing up. Guys, it's our one heal. I think I NP Spartacus, even though I'd like to have it for BB. I shouldn't. Oh god. Oh god. We're gonna be here for quite a long time. More Mashu Smashu. It seems to be the way. The problem is we don't get to pick David cards very often. Should not take any damage here. I've heard Arash is the only good thing about the movie, and I haven't seen that scene, but I've heard that's the only good scene. I love that animation, dude. Fantastic. Have a bed. So the dream is David having both attack buffs from the mashes when he NPs. That would be ideal. Much target though.
それは全ての傷、全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよ、ロードキャメロット。
I think he only has 2 actions per turn, so it's good for us. No NP gain for Mash here. That's unfortunate. I don't think I want David to fuck him up. Because David could probably kill him right now, but I don't think I want that. I should have been using Nash's second skill this whole time. I don't know why I haven't been. And like Atlas. Come on, give me art cards. Okay, how do I want to do this turn? Let me think. I need to be. I want to be able to kill him next turn. Thank God he didn't hit David. Alright. Perfect. After a million turns. She knew. Oh, she only has 300k. Well, actually it's more like 400k, but that's nothing. Speaking of Gwen, at least they had Gwen's NP do what it's supposed to do, unlike last Encore. Like, that's supposed to be like Gwen's moment too, where he's not gonna get plot smacked and he can actually show off how OP he is. And it's like the shortest thing ever and it's animated terribly. It's like, okay, great. Sakura, beam, much. I think I can wait a turn to do any other skills. Wait, why did I do so little damage? Did she have some kind of gimmick? The fuck? I mean, I guess we didn't really have that much damage anyway, but still, I would have expected better than that. I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on, so I don't know why our damage is that bad. BB doesn't even stand for anything. They want you to think it does. It doesn't. It does not stand for anything. We're gonna be here forever, dude. This is not even a hard boss. Why did I bring this team? Okay, next in P, we'll remove the Buster down if we still have it. Doesn't even matter that much. An MP gain, I guess. Probably should have swapped some of those placements around. David doesn't have shit DPS anymore because we buffed him. His NP actually hits decently hard. He's no Robin, but you know, he doesn't really need to be. Now, if they are a giant, then he does have really, really good damage, but that's different. That would be a niche. Please hit David. Just once? No? Okay. Well, I can get his... fuck it, it's probably worth. Wait, I should have taunted. There was no reason to taunt there. They both had whatever. There's too much stall value. I actually would be kind of glad if one of them died because I think... No, wait, next is Hans. Oh, God. Yeah, there's like no DPS until Ku, so... Pretty sure he just threw a rock at her neck there. Yeah, 52k at neutral, honestly, for a 3-star is fine, with such minimal buffs, too. Certainly not the best in the game, but not the worst either. Also, I think his CE is some random crap. Oh, it's 2030. Yeah, it gives him, doesn't even give him an attack stat. Like, seriously, if he just had a regular damage CE, he'd be throwing out pretty good damage. I like how even though we have, like, no healing, we're taking so little damage, the tiny bit of healing on David is actually bringing us back. That's horrifying. And I could have used Atlas, like, twice by now. Can someone just, like, hand me a, you know, Martha? Can someone hand me a Summer Martha here and just one-shot the boss? That would be great. Tell you what though, double mash does have a lot of survivability. You have taunt and vulnerability, so you know, gets around sure hit. It's she just healed for 20,000. With how little damage we're doing, we really don't need that right now. Like, we really don't need that. I can't believe she's still doing 0 damage. Hey guys, have you ever seen Mash's NP? Pretty rare. It's not like she has NP gain or anything. I don't think that was even necessary. I mean, look at David. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I think he's fine. Well, our next NP will do like, I don't know, dude, the main problem is 2030. Like, I wasn't thinking about my CEs at all, and like, it's not resulting in any crits, right? We have no star gen going on at all. We're just picking art cards. So, and we don't need the health either, because we're not getting down that low. So it's like, for the love of God, if I could have had some kind of damage up CE for David, that would have been a hell of a lot better. Triple 2030. That actually would have worked, because then we would actually be critting a lot. I would just want a CE that has a fucking attack stat on it. Unfortunate that we got that attack down. BB, could you just give up? It's really obvious you can't win. Mash, use your sword. Use the sword. This is the time. Walk! Seriously, if he had a proper CE, he'd be doing about 60k. That would be swell. Oh man, the healing though. Alright, mash you, smash you. I swear we can stop trying to live and just start doing as much damage as possible, because I don't even care if somebody dies at this point. Please stop doing the attack down. Like, we really don't need that right now. Like, this is slow enough. I'm not even gonna taunt. I don't even need it. Although the quickest way to win, especially with all those attack downs, I should just be art chaining on David, so he gets his NP. Nice damage, BB. David is like, and his first skill's like really low rank too, and he's not quite at max health, but he's almost there.
了解
そう気楽に気楽に
I really do need to remind everyone that this is a very easy boss fight. And for some reason we're doing that. I thought it was Kiara! What do you want? Like the one that you can't win, right? And it just ends after a few turns, but it wasn't.
ステータスアップこれで耐えます新
気
名了解
楽に気楽に
押し切
Poor
ります
David, double attack down, zero attack stat on CE, no damage effect on CE.
全て
Not
の
looking
栄
so
光を
good.
癒す我らが
Oh yeah, that's the music we
宣
need.
言せよロード
Guys, this fight's anime worthy, right? Just make it like the Haruhi anime with the endless 8, right? You know, just same thing over and over again.
天で天で
I still can't believe that was a thing.
倒れません
Like they should have done it like 3 times, that at most. That would have gotten the point across. But they're like, no, let's do this 8 times.
巨人か気楽に
So because of the double attack down, we're still not gonna kill here.
君には改心する権利があるではしか試しアバニム
Wow. Yeah, that really hurt our damage. We still might be able to win next turn though.
さあ喜びなさい声と静私のファンは世界を泥沼にしてカーストキューピッドクレンザー
I like how I wasn't casting defense stuff, but she's still not dead because you have guts.
罰ゲームです
So much attack down.
はい新了解
Okay, we're probably not gonna win this turn, but we're gonna win next turn, no matter what.
それは全ての傷全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷権限せよロードキャメロット
Okay.
倒します
Watch her do triple attack down. That would be so bad. Okay, we're good.
罰ゲームです
It's fucking over.
倒れませんステータスアップこれで耐えますステータスアップ
The BM.
これで耐えます
そうだ
はい
ね
落ち着いて
Smash you, smash you.
そう
Never mind. David with the shepherd action. BB was a sheep all along. Wish those were hero proofs. Reset. Yeah, fuck that. Okay, now I think it's Kiara nonsense. Be right back. I gotta get water again. That fight dehydrated me. He's dead. Okay, this should be Kiara. Then it's probably Demia. I guess we're almost done then. I forgot my water! It was like right there though. Okay, I swear, if this one is like the last one, where it's not actually the Kiara fight, I'm just resetting. Why did I should take off 2030? It's so pointless. It doesn't do a damn. Oh my god, please tell me it's not this fight. Fuck. If it is, I'm just resetting. We are not doing that again. That is such a stupid intro. They've never used that again any other time, by the way. And it fits him perfectly because he is an edgy fan fiction character. And that's what that intro was. I think he has Pearson vulnerability or something. It's like the shtick here. What do we want to use here? Let's see. Oh yeah, Arjuna wanted us to use Calamity. I don't think she wanted us to use that Calamity Jane though, because don't you have one that's 10-10-10? Why is she 1-1-1? I swear I've seen that Calamity Jane before, and it's not 1-1-1. I'm so confused. At this point, we're just better off using mine, but let's see. We could use Calamity Jane for this fight, I guess. He's evil, so I asked for the suplex? Okay, why not? But I haven't used it in a team context, like ever. I wonder if the support list is messed up, because I'm pretty sure Arjuna has Calamity Jane at 10-10-10. I'm very confused right now. That's not mine? Wait, hold on. Oh, excuse me. This one is really good too, though. But hold on, we'll get Losts. Because I've never, even Noel says he's Lost. I've never actually seen one stronger than Losts. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I've never seen Alluvia stronger than Losts, so. Must be, I just haven't gotten Lost yet. Yeah, I've never seen someone stronger than Maiku either, which also is not possible, although you could tie. But I've never seen anyone tie with Maiku either. Not even close, really, because, like, a lot, you know, people have 100 coups, but they don't do all the other things. I know I have lost on this account. Look at all these matches. I am never going to stream Armored Core PvP because it's fucking terrible nowadays. Because the only people that play Armored Core PvP anymore are people that have been playing it for like 20 years. So it doesn't really work out. And it was never that balanced to begin with. It's funny, actually, you know, Armored Core is my favorite IP ever. And like Armored Core for Answers is my favorite video game ever. But I actually find it's like, it's community dog shit, and it's because the only things that are left in the community are the people that have been, because you know most people don't play that game anymore, right? And so all that's left is people that have been playing it non-stop, and they're always gatekeeping and trying to like show off. It's very obnoxious. No wait, we don't need her. Let's. She doesn't really need stars. She doesn't have a hard time with that. I really need to do his fucking stage because he makes way more sense here than George does. Because he makes stars and he doesn't have absorb and all that. Yeah, I played Devil May Cry. The third one is still my favorite, honestly. It's just the most complete game. Like DMZ 4 is basically the third game, but with like better, like bigger moveset, right? And it's just better, but the enemies you fight aren't very as good because there's not as many of them. There's way less bosses. The pacing is not very good. So overall, 3 is just the right fit of, you know, a big enough moveset and everything with like the most smooth curve for like enemy types and bosses and everything. And then I like 5, but 5's environments are so bad. I normally don't care that much about environments, but 5's environments are so bad, it makes me not want to play the game. Like, every zone looks the exact same. It's all like depressing colors, and you know, once you go to hell, you're just there forever, and it's just the same color palette forever, and it's so boring. But 5 is still good though, because 5 is just like such a large, you know, you have so many toys to play with, right? So I would probably rate them like 3, 5, 4 or something, and then fuck the other ones. That is a complete lie, because I've been in the Armored Core community forever, and there are not like 5 new people a booming community does not make, right? Like, not at all. I love Armored Core, but that franchise is so fucking dead right now. They're gonna have to make another Armored Core game for it ever to go anywhere again. Like, it has a hardcore following that it's always had and will probably always have. But, other than that, it doesn't really go anywhere. If I remember correctly, you can't counterclass. I cannot decide if I want, like, a taunt. I mean, taunt makes sense, but LOL, this account hasn't done his fucking... I just can't... It's just so infuriating that you have to even do the quest to unlock their 3rd skill. Like, that's just dumb. I think I'm gonna use them anyway, because it just makes sense here. Maybe I start with David then. Nah. We'll do that. That could work out. Dude, you're not doing yourself any favors right now. Anyway, alright, Just Luvia is so self-sufficient that I feel like if you give her units, it's just gonna make her worse. Alright, this should work out. I almost want to do Anniversary Blonde just to make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I want to make sure we can crit. Dude, what is wrong with you? Like, just shut up, dude. Like, what? I like how you're making all these weird assumptions. I've played all the Armored Core games. Like, what are you talking about? You're acting like I'm some noob that has. I've been playing Armored Core longer than half my chat has been alive. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I have a PlayStation 2 with Armored Core 3 on it right next to me. You hear this noise? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not some scrub that needs some guy to come along and tell me about the Armored Core community and that I should get into it, young lad. Like, bruh. Jesus Christ! Anyway, let's see here. No starting NP, that's not great. Also, why does he take so many turns to get his NP? I guess it's because he has Pierce Invulnerability. I didn't need taunt. Imagine, chat, imagine like having your favorite franchise, right? That you know, obviously have played a lot and always keep tabs on and that kind of thing, and then needing somebody to tell you when you should get into it, right? Like I don't already know. Like, you don't know anything about me, and you're coming along trying to, like, tell me shit. That's really dumb. Just stop. I like how I've already told you to stop, like, 4 times, and you just keep going on. And, like, this is why I don't like the Armored Core community, because they shoot themselves in the foot constantly, right? Because they're always trying to show off, and they're always trying to, like, gatekeep, and they're always trying to get people, like, into the series at the same time, which doesn't work, by the way. Right, like the way they behave does nothing but turn people off, right? If they would just shut the fuck up and let the game speak for themselves, because they do that very well, by the way, it would be fine, right? Like, God, every time I've ever streamed Armored Core, there's always, like, you know, that guy that, you know, has never seen my stream, knows nothing about me, and has only watched me because I'm playing Armored Core, and they just gotta be in chat, and they just gotta try to show off their knowledge about the game every time. Every single time, dude. It's just, it is so painful. And it's just such a shame because it's such a good franchise. And it just, but this, I mean, it's not unique to Armored Core. It's not like Armored Core has built a bad fan base or anything like that. It's just when you have something that old, the only things left in it are the hardcore, and the hardcore people are normally really bad at these kinds of things, right? It's kind of like a fighting game, right? You know, you have like these fighting games that, if you get into them way after the fact, the only thing the community is like the hardcore elitists. That's it. Guys, I should get back into FGO, guys. It's a great time to get back into FGO. Oh, and excuse me, I'm ignoring the subs, but thank you for the gifted sub. Never can say your name, Kursumde. That's so much worse than how I said it last time. I'll just say someday, but I can never say your name, but thank you for the gifted subs. Let's see, what are we doing? Alright, I need to get my NP, but we have crits. Don't want to have Leonidas NP yet. I would like Hans to not die yet, because I'd like to do his NP next turn. Could Art Chain... No. How are you gonna not crit right now, by the way? Imagine also coming to my stream and being surprised that I rant. It's almost like this is... Chat, it's the content. That's the trick. It's not real. Everything on the internet is fake. Okay, let's see. Well, I can NP next turn. It's staged! I want my money back! Now see, jokes aside, because I'm joking right now, but for anyone that is interested in streaming, what you basically have to do is, like, you can't fake it, right? You can't fake your personality. The people will detect that if they realize it or not, right? Like, you know, things gotta ring true, right? But you can personify, you know, certain aspects of yourself and exaggerate them. Like that, you can, and I obviously do that, and as do most people that stream, right? And that's fine, because at that point, you're kind of, there's a certain aspect of your personality that you're just focusing on more, that you're kind of making active. Like when I'm walking around on my own, right, in my house, it's not like I open the fridge and I'm like, we're out of oranges! God damn! Right, you know, I'm not gonna do that, right? That doesn't really work that way. But I am a very kind of person, right? It just is what it is. But you know, there's a time and a place for everything. Hey, Saber Nero. By the way, I'm pretty sure we actually are out of oranges, but also oranges are out of season right now, so they're kind of sketch anyway. Don't have any art cards. Probably should not have used that skill, to be honest. Wait, did I not cast Guts? Oh god, I think I didn't cast Guts. Like, no joke, I've always been, you know, a grouch, right? You know. But, you know, you play things up for the stream, obviously. That's, I mean, it's entertainment, that's the point. It's not like, it's not even just disingenuous, it's just like, people are watching you to be entertained. Well, I would have really liked to have Guts up there and then taunted the NP. That would have been really good. But it's like, a lot of times, for example, if I'm alone in my house, right, and I'm by myself, and I'm just playing a video game, I'm not gonna say a word. I'm just gonna be, but that does not make good stream content, right? Like me playing Armored Core on my own is just... Like, wow, boy, that's some entertaining shit right there. People lining up for that. So, we have misplayed a little bit here. I thought the mic broke. No, that didn't. We're gonna win, but we could have done so much better. Like, we could have done so much more with Luvia here. I kind of want to reset just because we didn't really do this right. Yeah, actually, I generally don't say a word if I'm... First off, it's not just because when you're alone or focusing on something, you know, you have no reason to talk, but it's like, it's easier to concentrate, right? Like, if you're doing something... That's one of the hardest things about streaming, is, first off, you have to pay... Some of your attention goes to chat, and processing what the stupid shit coming out of their mouth, right? And then some of it, you know, goes to thinking about what to say and stuff. And then what's left goes into the game, right? So that's why it's just so much more likely to fuck up. Alright, I want to reset. We're gonna win, but I want to get more value out of this. Oh yeah, she could solo this no problem, but I kind of want to use her in a team just because we always use her solo. Honestly, I don't think we need Black Grail. We should probably go starting NP because I'm pretty sure she is doing so much damage. She's gonna break the health bar anyway, right? So it's like irrelevant. Anyways, this is maybe not the advice that most people would want their kids to hear, but if you want to stream or do anything really has to do with public speaking and whatnot, you should talk to yourself a lot. It's a good way to practice like pronunciation and not saying and things like that, which I'm still terrible about, by the way. I also don't talk to myself, so there you go. But yeah, talking to yourself can actually be good for like trying to adjust your speaking habits, and because you can set a goal like, okay, I'm gonna try not to do this, and then you get more used to things. What's scary is I'm actually way more articulate now than I used to be, right? I'm quite bad at that stuff, though. I talk too quickly and all kinds of things. But when I was young, it was a huge problem, dude. Like, it was very hard for me to speak clearly. Over the years, though, I've gotten a lot better at it, which is, like I said, scary, because I'm still not that good at it, but it's kind of fun, though. It's kind of a fun thing to work on as you know, grow older. You just keep trying to get better. But I don't even mind. It's something fun to do. Dude, it is always so fucked when you listen to yourself. It is very difficult to do. Like, I hate listening to myself, right? Like, all you will hear is the flaws, and you don't sound the same outside of your head, right? But it's really useful, and it's something I need to do more. I loathe listening to myself so much. I avoid it like as much as possible, but I really shouldn't, because it can really help you be like, oh hey, I'm like talking too loudly at the beginning of my sentences, or I'm pausing too much, or I'm saying too much, right? Hearing that from the outside will make you more conscious of it to try to stop doing it. So it can be very useful. But it is very awkward, and no, I don't think anybody likes doing it. So I don't know. Maybe narcissists. Maybe they're okay with it.
ぶっ飛ばしますわよ。
いい時代だ。資料集めにはことか。
Yeah, because you're hearing your voice through your skull, right? It's not the same as, you know, hearing it like from outside. So it always sounds very different.
豪華しら。
But for me, it's not really what I sound like. I don't really have a problem with what I sound like, and I'm used to that. I've never like hated my voice or anything, so it's awkward to hear my voice, but I don't dislike it, right? Generally, I think what turns a lot of people off from hearing themselves is just, you know, you're going to notice every flaw that you have, right? Like when you're listening to yourself. So, but again, that's why it's kind of important. I almost want to give Leonidas her first skill. You could totally do some funky setups like that.
任せなさい。豪華しら。
つまらん。
Okay, it took us way longer to get the ball rolling on this one.
星の輝き。今ここに。
I like how every time I can NP with her, I have no cards. I only have like a Buster card, and her Buster card is not very useful. It's really like every fucking time, man.
宝石の声を聞けばよい。さあ、こいつだ。任せなさい。
Pretty confident this is gonna break.
あなたの罪を計りましょう。我が宝石庫はこの夜空。
So, man, I had so much trouble recording the Fearless videos because that was a format that I was so not comfortable. That right there, that's why Black Grail's not good. We just hit for like 400k, right? Like, we don't need that. I guess maybe for this health bar, but yeah, it's pretty unnecessary. But the format was like so different from that I was used to, and what I should have done, which is what I'll do if I ever make by the way, I'm gonna make an update to the 3-star video before I make a 5-star video. Like, I'll probably make several 1 to 4-star videos and like never make a 5-star video. And because it's almost like I care about the budget stuff or something. Who would have thought that my content was aimed at budget things? Who would have thought? Anyway, basically, I was trying to like do the video though in a way that like it does not work with me, right? Like I don't do like formal stuff, right? So the next time I do that kind of thing, I'm gonna, I don't know, make it more loose, I guess, and it'll be easier to record for me that way. But I've definitely gotten better at it just from doing stuff like it. Oh, I must have done my NP when his first skill was up or something. Why did I do that? I'm in like super autopilot right now, but that's a really bad decision because now I don't have guts or taunt for the... Why did I even use his first skill? I can't think of any reason to any of this why I should have ever used his first skill. Oh my god. See guys, it's like we had taunt anyway. I'm pretty happy with my stream size. I don't want it to be huge because it's too hard to keep up with chat. Dude, surely you all have been in chats where there's like, you've seen the different ranges. You've seen the 1,000, the 2,000, the 5,000, the 100,000, right? when it just gets up to like 600, 700, you know, 1,000, it is really hard to keep up with chat. And if you're not, it's really hard to have any kind of conversation, whatever. And never mind streamer. You know, streamer's probably going to ignore chat half the time anyway. But chat can't talk to themselves. There's no, you say something, it's gone. It's in the void. No one cares, right? Where like people can actually have some back and forth and talk about things when the stream is a little bit smaller. Now you don't want the stream to be too small because one, then you're not gonna, you know, stay afloat, and then there's not gonna be anyone to engage with, right? So you need a balance. But I'm pretty happy with where mine is at. The one thing I'd probably want to grow is I want to grow like my audience when I play things that aren't FGO. Not because I have a problem with FGO. I like playing FGO, but you know, when I do play other games, I want to be able to, you know, branch out a little bit more. So if I could extend that audience just a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit, I'd be happy. But no rush, so. Oh, poor Rex. The things he's seen. Well, we played a little bit better, but we still misplayed quite a bit here, but it's fine. I mean, we know nothing about the BlazBlue Gacha that we didn't already know for the past 3 years. Because I want to remind everyone, they announced that game in 2017. And what they said was, it was a mobile RPG set in the BlazBlue universe, and it was going to be a Gacha game. And then the other day, when we brought it up again, they said the exact same thing. So I'm like, nothing's changed. You know, well, when I actually see the gameplay, then I'll have an opinion. But if the gameplay's not, as much as I like BlazBlue, if the gameplay is shit, I am not going to play it. Because I don't actually like Gacha games. I like good games. Right? I don't, you know, I will say there is some positives to Gacha systems that I would not have expected that I do enjoy, and especially from a free-to-play perspective, because it means you have all these different units with unique ways of playing the game, and not everybody has everything, so people kind of have their own corner, and they focus on these things, and you focus on those things, and that's fun. And it's nice having different, you can see what people focus on, right? Like if you look at Kai's lineup versus my lineup, you can kind of see, you know, our taste and what we saved up for and what we actually tried to get. You know, when you see Lost, same thing, or Zaw, same thing. And I really enjoy that aspect of these games. It's actually something I really like about them, but most Gacha games are just too easy. They're not engaging enough, you know, they don't have good boss fights, you know, and just kind of a snores fest. But they've been getting better about that, and there's more and more mobile games now that are like actual video games and you have a good experience. But, you know, I'm skeptical of that BlazBlue game because it was been in development for so long. I feel like it's gonna have a lot of design philosophies from back in the day. Now I'm sure part of why it was delayed so much is because they probably are trying to update it and make it better and have it work in like a modern, you know, setting better. But like I expect it to be way too easy, probably a gear grind, you know, just treadmill, right? And those games are so boring to me, right? Like I can play, you know, sometimes I can put up with the grind, like I can play in spite of it, but I won't play because of it. Like definitely not. Okay, well, guys, who would have thought Luvia was really strong and she could kill bosses? That was pretty sloppy though. I was not exactly happy with how I played that one, but I was kind of distracted. I like how I hate Arjuna and I ended up grailing him and 10-10-10ing him. How does that work? Why would you do that if you hate him? Like, if you like him, sure, but if you don't like him, I don't get the reasoning there. I'm trying to think, what is the unit I like the least that I've grailed? I've never grailed someone that I dislike, never, but there's been some units that I kind of, you know, they're okay, but the main reason I grail them is because I like their gameplay and they're fun. Like, 100 Face is kind of in that camp. Although I really do like 100 Face in Fate Zero. I don't like them as much in FGO, but I don't dislike them. They're a bit above neutral. So probably 100 face, I would say. And then maybe Calamity Jane, because, again, I don't mind her character-wise, but there's, you know, a lot left to be desired in terms of the aesthetic, but, you know. I think they are going to make another BlazBlue fighting game. They said they wanted to, but there's no rush. I mean, they did a lot with the BlazBlue series, and they wanted to put it down and move on and revisit Guilty Gear and stuff, and that's fine. So I don't see any rush for them to go back to BlazBlue, because the last installment was really good, and it was fine, and it, you know, so no big deal. I'd rather they go back to it whenever they feel like it. This is actually really important for developers to not allow themselves to be burnt out. A lot of devs kind of force themselves into being burnt out. It's good to take breaks and revisit things a while later. It's super important. When you work on the same thing over and over for like 10 years, I mean, that's just... some devs can do it, and some devs like it, but most don't. And it's a good idea to branch out and then go back. If you burn out, you're gonna end up hating something you love. Where if you just take a long-ass break from it and return to it later, you're still gonna like it, and you'll return to it with a good mindset, and you want to work with it again, and you want to see what you can do with it, right? Yeah, so... yeah, I can't... the closest units I can think of... like, the most gameplay-oriented Grails I've done is Calamity Jane and 100 Face. Those are the only two that I'm, like, super crazy about. But I don't mind either of them. Like, they're both positive. They're just not, you know, oh my god. But everyone else I've grailed on, like, my accounts I care about. You know, this account's kind of a troll a bit. But yeah, you know, Ku, Billy, Mordred, all those are, you know, VC Braun, Medusa, all those are all pretty high on my list. Medusa's not as high though as like Billy and Ku and those things, but I still like Medusa a lot, so. Okay, I think we'll wrap up there. I'm pretty pooped. I need a break. Probably no bonus stream today just because I'm pretty blech and I'm wanting to do stuff with my friends and stuff today. You know, Rex, I can mod, right? Like, I got it, you know, I got this little cog button, you know, you click the thing and you click the mod icons, you know, I got it, you know, I totally know what I'm doing here. Anyway, lads, we shall raid somebody. And I guess, isn't the stream tomorrow night? Like, really late tomorrow night, isn't that the stream? Sorry, I can't hear you over the 80% misses. Hey, look, you know, sometimes they actually do land, you know? It's just when they don't, it's normally when it matters. Real quick before I raid somebody. In my Darius video, the one against the Liz, the Liz spam, right? The Liz wanted quest. If you notice, I have buff success chance on Darius's quick card. And that is because that setup really will not work unless you get really lucky, unless Hans lands the attack buff on Darius. If he doesn't land it, you are probably fucked. Now, you might get lucky and you might have got a lot of normal card damage in and you can still break the health bars at the start. But if he lands the attack buff, you will break the 3 health bars and you're good to go, no problem. So yeah, I literally gave that to Darius to just increase the odds. Like, cause just in case it happens to work out where I happen to have the buff success chant up on Darius and Hans might have missed, you know, he won't miss. That's the whole reason it's there, because I was just like, I am not having this shit. By the way, I had more trouble with the Liz Wanted quest with that Darius setup than I did with the Knights of the Round Table. The Knights of the Round Table actually wasn't that hard with that setup, and I actually beat it so much faster. I was kind of pissed because I actually wanted to optimize more. I was kind of, you know, I was twinking some units around, like I was messing around with Qin Gong in the front or the back, or double Hans or double Qin Gong. I was messing around with that kind of stuff, and then when I was in the middle of messing with it, it worked. And I was like, oh, and it had a lot of wiggle room too. So I was like, well, fuck it. I wanted to move on with my day because I had real life stuff I had to do. So I was like, oh, all right. But yeah, I had way more trouble with Liz than I did with the Knights of the Round Table. Not even close, to be honest. However, if I cut one of the CEs, it would have been a lot harder, because then there would have been a lot more RNG. Like, if I had one less damage CE, that would add a lot more RNG to it, and then you'd have to either make the team better, or you'd have to get a lot better RNG, and that would be really obnoxious. So, because there is some bad RNG in that. that fight that I was able to weather, where if I did not have that CE, no way I could have weathered that. The command code removal things now let you return the key to like unlock a different person's card. And you might say that's pointless, and I would agree with you, it is pointless. Okay, let's raid Task Pool. He's someone we raided before, and he's actually playing the other DW Gacha game. So this might be a good time to get some information about that. But yeah, that other game that DW, for those who don't know, they make FGO. They made that other game a little while ago, and yeah, he's trying it out right now, it seems like. God help him, indeed. It's alright, boys. We'll hit him up. I will see you all tomorrow, most likely. Have a good one. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, look, it's Armored Core music. It's almost like I'm a huge Armored Core fan or something.